that if you do great with this, we could end up partnering together on projects that will grow my business. So that's the first reason. The second reason is that this system came to me at a real turning point in my life. And I know that the past year has been super brutal for a lot of people. You see, not that long ago, I was at a crossroads in my life because I'd been through the whole system. I'd been to school, I'd been to university, and that got me into $50,000 worth of debt. So I landed myself a job as a teacher, and I did this for 9 years, and I only got paid $1,100 a month, working 40 hours a week. Plus I had a 2-hour commute each day, which really sucked. And don't you think that it's unfair that people that do the hardest jobs usually get paid the lowest amount? I mean, I've done a ton of different types of jobs. I've cleaned toilets in an old people's home. I've been a cleaning service in a supermarket working nights. I've worked in a steel factory working night shifts. I've been a builder's labourer, shoveling back-breaking amounts of sand and bricks every day. And it's always the people that do the hardest type of jobs like this that end up getting the least amount of money. I personally think it is super unfair when you've got people like your boss that just sit around and they get paid 3, 4, 5 times more than you, and they're not really doing any work at all. So can you imagine me being college educated to get a supposedly respectful teaching job to be making less than $7 an hour? I mean, forget saving, forget paying off my debt, forget being able to afford a vacation, and forget having any money to enjoy retirement with. I mean, do you know anyone in that situation where they pretty much have to work until they're dud, getting chewed up by the system and spat out at the age of 65? So here's what I did. I took a second job as a musician working weekends, which only limited my time even more. And after 9 years of doing this and being jarred awake by an alarm clock every single morning, the first thought that used to come into my head every single day was, is this it? Is this what life is going to be like from now on? So from there, it was a quick dip into booze and drugs as an escape from my sad reality and my frustration. Do you know anybody like that has turned
for their sad reality or try to help them cope with the situation that they're in? Yeah, I bet you know somebody like that. Well, this was right around the time when my wife had had enough and she walked out on me as well. And that just makes me another statistic helped along by financial stress. So all in all, this left me completely homeless. I couldn't afford to buy any more drugs. My only option was to rehab, cold turkey, and crash at my sister's house. So after 2 weeks of going through cold sweats and having nightmares during the day of dead babies crawling across the ceiling, I pulled through it and I got off the drugs and I got away from the cold sweats and the paranoia, but it still left me with this problem that I was in $50,000 worth of debt. And I'd have called you bonkers if you'd have told me in 2017, once I've just got clean off these drugs, that in 2 years' time, I'd be a millionaire. I'd have called you bonkers. And this is my why for sharing this today, because the system that I'm about to show you today is the one thing that got me out of the dark and broke place that I was in. And today, more than ever, there's a lot of darkness out there and people need help all the time. So maybe that's one of the reasons why you joined this workshop, right? Now, if you want to know how I did it, just type into the chat box down below, how did you do it? Okay, how did you do it? Okay, lots of how did you do it coming through. Okay, well, here's how I did it. I browsed forums and I browsed the internet for literally months trying to figure out what was going to work. And do you ever find yourself doing this too? I mean, hoping that something will just jump out at you. Well, here's some of the things that I tried. I tried e-commerce, I tried Shopify, and that got crazy popular. But it was harder than doing a full-time job. Drop shipping, buying inventory up front, there's tons of risk. I also tried Amazon, which is massive, so massive that it's flooded with competition. And even if you try the affiliate side of it, the commissions are like 3%, which is going to give you enough money probably to just buy a loaf of bread. So you name it, I tried it. I tried CPA, I tried MLM, I tried pyramid schemes, I tried filling out surveys, I tried network marketing, affiliate marketing, trading, Bitcoin. Nothing really worked until I discovered softwares and digital products. And this is where the $5,000 a month system got its start. So the reason software and digital products are so powerful is because instead of giving you 3% commissions like some of these Amazon products, software and digital products give you 50 to 100% commissions every time. And that's a lot of money. Okay. Also, the payments are instant. You don't have to wait for 3 months like you do with Amazon. There's a huge market. It's a multi-billion-dollar recession-proof industry. So what I did is I applied some of the stuff that I've learned by promoting Amazon products to this. So you're probably asking, did it work? Well, here's the thing. I had an interview lined up the following week to get my old job back with my old boss right here, who I detested. I hated this guy. And I really didn't want to be forced back to doing this 40-hour week for $7 an hour. So I was praying that this would work. So did it. And I went to bed worried. But the next morning I woke up and I'd made $51, which doesn't sound like a lot of money, but it was a massive breakthrough for me at the time, believe me. So I wanted to make sure that this wasn't a fluke. So I plugged the system in again and I made $161. I plugged it in the next day and I made $171. I plugged it in the next day, I made $187. And for this week, I'd made over $750, which was huge. So I felt that I finally had this win button on my desk that I could just smash whenever I wanted to. This was a massive thing for me. I was so pumped about this because I just discovered a way that I could make money for free whenever I wanted to. And the money was much bigger than I ever got at my previous job. And I also canceled that job interview because I knew I would never have to re-enter the job market ever again, which is epic. So to prove to you the progression that I had in real time, I'm going to go into my Facebook account and I'm going to show you exactly what happened since 2016, 2017, because I know you have a question in your head, which is this real? Okay, and I'm going to prove to you right now that this is real. So check it out. I'm going to go into my Facebook and you can see, look at this picture, right? This is from 2016. Look how sunken my eyes are into the back of my head. This is the height of my drug addiction right here. So as we move forward, it's probably around this time when I started to get cleaned up. You see, I'm still doing bits and bobs of music work and stuff like that. And as we move forward, okay, I'm definitely clean by this point, which is October 2017. And this is where I started to discover the system. In fact, you can see here, this is where I started making some decent money, $367 in a day. The day before, $643. And this is January 2018. So right at the beginning of 2018, probably a couple of months after I discovered this system. And as we move forward, you see, I got remarried at the end of 2016. And this is my wife, Chicha. And we were finally able to start traveling, okay? We went to this place. It's on an island in North Sumatra, and these bungalows only cost $16 per night. So it's nothing flashy, but we were actually able to go on vacation, which is crazy. And things start getting better and better and better. You can see here, I had my first $1,000 day in February 2018. So things really started to snowball. And then we were able to go over and visit my sister. We went over to Thailand. We took the kids to Bali. We went over to Europe to go and see my parents. We rented this car, which is the first time I'd ever driven a nice car in my life. And you can see here, I had my first $5,000 day, which is September 2018. Less than a year since I discovered this system in the first place. And then you can see money is just coming in and things just go crazy. You know, we're flying over to Canada to meet some friends. We're having $7,000 days here. We're going on all these lavish holidays and excursions. And we're flying first class, we're flying business class. Things are just getting out of hand, right? So that is the progression that I had. And bear in mind, you know, back in 2017, I was addicted to drugs. I was in debt by $50,000. And if I can do this, what is stopping you from doing this? Okay, so I'm going to go back into the slides now. And if you found that story inspiring, then just type into the chat box, inspiring. Okay, well, James Fawcett thought so too, and he says here, using the system Jono teaching really speaks volumes. In the last 12 months, I've consistently hit 5-figure months. In my opinion, success leaves clues. And you can see he's done over $445,000, okay, in the past 12 months, which is epic. Now, here's where we're going to get into the training. So I'd like you to go and grab a pen and paper, because I'm going to be throwing a lot of information to you quite quickly, and I want you to be able to write this down, right? So here's what I did between 2017 and 2018, and this is called the free method. Now, most people try to monetize YouTube the hard way with AdSense, and that takes around 1,000 views on a video just to make $1. Now, in order to do that, you have to constantly make videos and promote your channel 24/7. And it basically takes years for you to grow a YouTube channel to the point where you're making any decent money. So we're not going to do that. And that's not what this is about. This is an underground way of banking $100 to $200 every day like clockwork without making a single video. That's awesome, right? So let me ask you a question right now. Let's say that you want to buy a new product. Let's say that it's the latest iPhone, okay? And this is due to be released next week. So you're excited about this. You want to find out more information about this new iPhone. What do you do? Okay, what do you do to go and find more information about this brand new iPhone that's coming out? Just type it into the chat box, right? Yeah, okay, so I've got Google it. I've got Google reviews. I've got tech magazines, YouTube reviews. Okay, yep, you go over to YouTube. You look for YouTube review videos. And this guy actually does this full time, right? Now, we're not going to be making videos like this guy does. And what this guy actually does is he gets the latest tech, or he gets the latest iPhone, and he actually does what's called an unboxing video. So he'll get early access to the latest iPhone, and he'll unbox it live in front of people's eyes. And he'll talk about the features, and he'll talk about the updates in this latest iPhone that will be coming out in a couple of weeks' time, right? Now, what a lot of people do is in the link in his description of his YouTube video, he has a link that goes to somewhere like Amazon, or goes to the iBox shop, or wherever it is. And whenever somebody buys this iPhone from him, he'll get credited with the sale. Now, we already know that places like Amazon suck for commissions. So we're going to be doing the exact same process, but with these digital products and softwares. So how do we find out about these digital products and softwares? Well, it all revolves around this website, which is called muncheye.com. Okay, write that down, muncheye.com. And what this is basically a calendar of all digital products that are going to be released in the near future. And this is where we're going to get all of our juicy information from, and all of our materials that we can make money with. So let's go over to Muncheye right now, and it looks like this, right? So you've got all of these entries in here for the different dates that are happening. And these are all digital products. These are all either software or training courses. And look, they're giving away a massive amount of percentage commission. Like this one, $13 at 100%, $17 at 50%. This one, $9 at 100%. You know, and even some of these bigger ones, like $2,497. Now, we'll talk about high-ticket stuff later on, but the one that I'm going to use as an example is this one right here. It's by a guy called Sam Becker. It's a software which is called Grow Viral, okay? And it's going to cost $37, and they're going to give us 50% of that $37, which is huge. That's going to be around $18 or something like that every time this sells. So the process is pretty simple. All we need to do is go and open up that particular entry, okay, and it's going to look something like this. The only bit that we need to worry about is this bit where it says JV page. Now, you don't really need to worry about what this means. Just click on the URL that's next to it. So open that up, and it's going to open up what's called the JV page, where you can actually get more information about this software that's about to go live in a few days' time or a few weeks' time, right? Now, the only two things that we need to do once we're on this page is, first of all, we need to go and get our promotional link. Okay, that's the first thing that you need to do. So go and grab your promotional link, because we're going to be putting this into the description of our YouTube video, which is going to enable us to get paid. So it's very important that you go and grab your promotional link. Secondly, you're going to scroll down the page, and you're going to look for a demo video. Now, inside of this demo video, like for example, this one here, it's 12 minutes long, and it's going to give potential customers a look inside of this software and show people exactly how it works, right? Just like the guy who's doing these unboxing videos. The only difference is that this guy is actually making the videos. He's going on camera, he's showing his face, and he's talking. But at the end of the day, he's just showing details about this product. We're getting to do the exact same thing by just using somebody else's demo video instead of us having to go on camera. How awesome is that? So to accomplish this, all we need to do, we've got our promotional link. We go to this demo video, right click, and click on copy video URL. Once we have that URL, you're just simply going to go over to Google and type in YouTube to MP4, because MP4 is a video file, right? So you're just going to type that into Google, and you're going to have all of these results. Now, all of these websites here, completely free of charge, will take that YouTube video, okay, and they will allow you to download that video file to your computer, right? So I'm just going to show you how this works. I'm going to use this one, okay? I'm going to select MP4, I'm going to right click, and I'm going to paste in that video URL from that demo video that we just copied. I'm going to click on convert. And what this is going to do is it's going to convert that video and allow us to download this video to our computer. So we can download it right here, and then we get the video file downloading. So once you've downloaded that video, the only thing that you need to do is just upload that video to YouTube. Right, so I'm having a few comments in the chat about copyright issues and channel strikes. Well, here's the thing. These vendors set these demo videos to what's called Creative Commons. Now, if you understand YouTube, you'll probably know what that is. But basically what it means is It's a YouTube license that allows anyone to reuse the video as they see fit. They want you to use their demo video as it helps them to promote their product, right? So in answer to your question, there's no copyright issues, there's no channel slaps either. This is so ridiculously easy, right? All you need to do is take the demo video from that page, run it through this software, download it, and then re-upload it to YouTube with your promotional link in the description. That makes this the easiest way to get paid without doing much at all. Awesome, right? Do you think you can do this? Yes. Yeah, I think so too. Anyway, let's move on. So now you're probably asking, well, how can I get my video to the top of YouTube for maximum exposure? Well, that's easy. You can use a backlinking software like this one here called Done For You Suite 2.0. This will send backlinks to your video URL and boost it to the top of the search in YouTube and get in front of the eyes of all of these people that are actively searching for a review of that particular product. You see, YouTube is owned by Google, and Google's algorithm relies heavily on backlinks to boost content. So this tool, and just go ahead and Google it, Done For You Suite 2.0, it will get your videos to the very top of YouTube search, even with a brand new channel and 0 subscribers. How cool is that? So you're probably now asking, okay, well, how do I get paid? This is pretty simple, right? You go into your promotional account. And in this case, the account that I use is called Warrior Plus. Now, it's completely free of charge to set up an account with Warrior Plus. And this is going to allow you to get paid, right? Now, I'm just going to show you an example right here. And I'm going to go into my stats from this past week. You can see it right here. Now, there's one product here, which is called 5-Figure Day Full Throttle. Now, if I go over to YouTube and I search 5-Figure Day Full Throttle review, you can see this is my video right here. And I made this a year ago, right? I made this a year ago, and it still made me money this week. In fact, it's brought in $194 this week. And I've only just done this video once. I uploaded this video last year. You know, it's still making me money. And if I go into the stats on this particular product that I have this video for, and I just go all time, okay, you can see that in total, this one video that I uploaded a year ago has generated me over $5,800, which is insane considering this took me literally 5 minutes to download from somebody else's page, upload to my YouTube, and then stick my promotional link in the description. And this is why there's so many people who don't want you to know about this, right? So pretty epic, don't you think? Now I'm going to show you how you can withdraw this money. So you'd simply go to my account inside of Warrior Plus, which I said is free to set up. You go to merchant accounts, and here you can withdraw the money either by integrating your PayPal account or integrating your bank account directly. You can withdraw this money directly to your bank account. So if you don't have a PayPal account, you don't want one, you can just do this. It's super, super easy. Okay, so I've just got another case study for you to prove how you can blow this up and make this completely passive just by downloading other people's videos and re-uploading them to YouTube with your promotional link. If you want to see this case study, just type down below passive income. Okay, yeah, passive income. All right, I'm going to play this case study for you. So this is going to go live at 10 a.m. on the 2nd of May, which is about 12 hours from now. So I'm just uploading my video. We'll come back and we'll see how this does. I'm not going to email or anything for this. I'm just purely going to make this review video and see how much money we can make. Hopefully a couple of $100s, but we'll see. Now, a couple of days has passed actually. It's Thursday the 7th of May 2020 at 6:55 p.m. in Eastern Standard Time. So let's just go in and see how much this has done. So the product was called WP Money Machine that I made this video for. I've done 20 sales. And it's generated a total of $164. This is completely free of charge. Okay, I haven't paid a single penny to get this money. So if I just go back, okay, so this one right here, Tube Rank Machine 2.0. Let's open this one up because this is another one that I simply made a video for. This one right here. Okay, Tube Rank Machine 2.0. You can see this is my video that I made 10 months ago, right? 10 months ago. And you can see, once this loads up, you can see that this video in 10 months passively has made me over $5,500. Completely passively. All I did was make this one video 10 months ago, and the money has just been coming in on a daily basis. And this happens in my other account as well. You see, this is my JVZoo account, right? I've made $157 today. I haven't promoted anything on JVZoo for probably 2 weeks now. Okay, but if I go into my stats, we'll see where these sales actually came from. Okay, so we got a couple from Commission Gorilla. We got a couple from the upgrade of Commission Gorilla. These ones here, look, Bloom. This was a video that I made. Let me go and have a look. Okay, so let's just type in Bloom review. All right, this was 2 years ago. Okay, so I made this video 2 years ago, and I'm still getting paid from it today. You can see I've made one sale that's $33. And this one, Video App Suite, I made this video probably about 3-4 months ago. You know, all of these other ones, I haven't done anything on JVZoo yet. I'm still able to make over $150 today from all of these videos, all of this real estate that I've added onto YouTube that I haven't paid a dime for. Okay, this is completely free of charge. How cool is that? So just picture that. I mean, you do something once, it costs you nothing, and it makes you 4 figures back passively over time. I mean, how many of these would you want to make? Exactly. And it's not just me. Look at this guy here. He's called Nicaldo, over 6 months ago, and still cashing out from this one video that he uploaded 6 months ago. So congratulations. You are now financially free. The best part about this is it's 100% free to start. Okay, you're using other people's videos. You can start earning within the next 24 hours. There are multiple product launches happening every single day on Munchai that you've seen. Every single day there's at least 5 that you can do, right? And if you can make at least $200 from one launch, that's a lot of money, and it's well worth the effort. You know, it becomes passive over time, and more importantly, it helps you to build capital for the next level. And you can see I actually blew this method up to over $1,000 in one single day in 2018, which is insane, right? Cool. All right. And we've also got other people doing this. You see David Carso here saying, I only started learning this 4 days ago, and he's already made $1,000. So it's not just me. These are regular people. Okay. So you're probably thinking, what now? Well, a lot of people stick exclusively to this free method, but it's not going to make you a millionaire, right? And that's fine. But I used some of my free method profits to reinvest, and I built my own virtual ATM machine. Now, you're probably a bit confused right now, don't worry. But if you would like to take this passive income to the next level, and I'll show you how to build your own virtual ATM machine, then just comment down below, lifestyle. Because I'm now about to show you how you can make lifestyle money. Okay, well, this is what I like to call the money on demand method. And this is method number 2. Now, this method is not unique to me. In fact, it's something that's used every day by 9-figure brands, including Amazon and Apple. I mean, you probably receive emails every day from these companies with different offers and stuff, right? And we're going to be doing the exact same thing, just on a smaller scale. And this means that whenever you need money, you just send an email. It is that simple. So whenever you need money, all you need to do is just press the send button, and you'll make $200, $300, $400, $500. This is what I do when I need a new pair of Nikes. I just hit the send button. I'll make $200, $300, $400. I'll buy a couple of new pairs of Nikes. If you need to take your car to the mechanics to get the wheels fixed or something, and you need money on demand to do that, you just hit the send button. There you've got money. If you need to pay an electricity bill or something, and you need money on demand, you hit the send button. It is such an awesome method, and I'm so excited to share this with you today, because one subscriber is worth to you approximately $5 per month per subscriber. Okay, and this builds over time, right? And this is an asset that you have in your business. So whenever you need money on demand, you just hit that send button, right? Now, I want to prove this to you, and this is a case study that I made a while ago where I show myself doing this in real time. So if you want to see me hitting the send button and making money, just type down below, prove it. Okay, prove it, prove it, prove it. All right, here we go. Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to give you a time check. Right now, it is 1:19 a.m. on January the 8th, Eastern Standard Time. Okay, now the product that I'm going to be promoting with my email list is called the Breakout Code 2.0. Okay, it's launching today, which is January the 8th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's around 7.5 hours from now. Okay, now, as you can see inside of my Warrior Plus account, if I just refresh the page, a big fat 0 right now. Okay, so hopefully this is going to change, pretty sure it will. What I've done is I've just lined up these 2 emails here. You see, January the 8th at 9 a.m. as soon as this goes live, and then again at 5 p.m. on January the 8th as well. So I've scheduled 2 emails that are going to go live. They took me literally 2 or 3 minutes to put together. Very, very simple. Anyway, we're going to come back in around 15 hours time, and we're going to see how much these 2 simple emails have made me. Good morning, Jono here, and I'm just going to log into my account, and we'll see what the damage has been from this email campaign. So, first of all, what is the time in New York? Okay, it's 8:26 p.m. on the 8th of January. And now I'm going to log into my Warrior Plus account, and we'll see how much money these 2 emails, remember I sent out these 2 emails, it literally took me 3 minutes each to write. And let's see how much money is generated in not even 12 hours. Not even 12 hours. Let's have a look. Dashboard. Boom. Remember there's a big fat zero before? Well, now it's turned into $2,484. How epic is that? Now, I hope you can see the importance of building up an email list, and how easy it is to make money by writing a couple of very short emails. So that's $2,484 on demand just from writing 5 minutes worth of emails. Can you imagine waking up to $2,400? I mean, that is a lot of Nikes, wouldn't you agree? So you're probably asking, how do I get a list? Well, how about getting a list and being paid to do it? Does that sound good? Because all we need to do here is list our own product. Now, I know what you're probably thinking right now. I don't know where to start, or I thought this was passive. Well, keep watching, as I personally don't like hard work either. And the trick here is to outsource. See, all we're going to do is leverage some of the money that we've made from the free method before so that we're not out of pocket. And we're going to outsource the product. We're going to outsource the sales material, and we're going to outsource the packaging. So all you need to do is just become the delegator for a couple of hours and tell these people what they need to do, and then go ahead and list it on Munchai. That is it. Now, by listing our own product, we're going to achieve 2 goals. First of all, we're going to make money by selling our own products in the first place. And on top of that, every single person that buys our product automatically gets transferred onto our email list. So it builds up our email list, so that then we can go and push buttons and make money, right? And this is going to build up our own ATM machine. Now, I'm just going to show you some of the results that I've got back in 2020. Okay, and this is all by delegating. So you can see these are some of the products that I launched. We have Les Banks here, and this made over $34,000 revenue. And if I look at the stats, you can see that the majority of this money came in within a number of days. Look at this, between the 1st of December and the 8th of December, which is 8 days. That's when the bulk of this $34,000 came in. And you can see that it's made 1,372 sales, which means an additional 1,372 people joined my email list that I can send offers to and make money by pushing buttons, right? We've also got Polaris here that made another $34,000 and another 1,400 people onto my email list. We have Continuum here, which did a lot better. I got 3,182 people onto my email list, and it made $91,000 within the space of like 10 days or something. We also have Vanquish here, which is another product that I released, and this did 5,297 sales, which is a lot of people onto my email list that I can push the send button to and make money. And this generated me $169,000 within the space of 10 days. JavaScript Commission Bot, again, 4,368 new members onto my email list and $136,000. And all I did to make this money was just delegate to people that do all the work for me. And I build up my subscribers, right? So now you're probably wondering, well, what do I write in these emails? And I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do, because you don't need to write anything. You just need to copy and paste. You see, we're going to be making money by going to Munchai and looking for some of these products that we can promote, but not with a video this time. We're just going to be sending out emails, and we're going to be making our commission that way. So if we go back and we use Grow Viral as an example, you can scroll down further on the page, and you're going to see it says here, email swipes. Okay, so if we open up these email swipes, you're going to see here, they give you all of the emails to write. So you don't need to write a thing. You just copy the subject line of the email, and then you copy the main body of this email, and you just paste it into your email generator, push the send button. How easy is that? So if you want me to prove it by using copy and paste emails, just write down below, heck yeah, prove it. And I'll play this case study for you of where I just copy pasted emails and made a ton of money. Okay, heck yeah, prove it. All right, here we go.
What's going on, everyone? It's Jono here, and I just wanted to make this quick video as kind of a case study to show the power of email marketing. So I want to show you what I've done. So what I've done is I've scheduled my emails, as you can see here. Now, I didn't need to do anything to do these emails because the vendor, the owner of the product, gave me all of these emails to copy and paste. These are the subject lines here that I could just copy and paste in. And then this is the actual body of the emails that I copy and pasted in. So all of the emails that I've written there have all just been copied and pasted. Okay. Now I'm going to come back in a couple of hours time after this has gone live, and we're going to check out and see how much money that I've made from these emails. So it's a few hours after the call is finished. Okay, I'm going to sign in and let's see what it's up to now. So $4,191 so far. But remember, all of this has cost me nothing. All I've done is sent out a few emails.
So that's over $4,000 in a single day just by copy and pasting what other people have given to me to copy and paste. It's ridiculously easy. Now, I hope at this point in the call, A, you're enjoying it. If you are, just type down below, yes, I'm enjoying it. And I hope that I've opened up your eyes to this whole system that can work for you just as well as it's worked for me. And it's not only me, it's also people like Guy Potok here who have done over $106,000 in the last 7 months alone. You can see in his withdrawals here, $106,000 in the past 7 months, just from doing what I've just showed you, right? Now, I'm going to give you a timeline right here of how you can generate, realistically, $5,000 within the next 22 days. I've already shown you the free method, and you can do this for 7 days, and you can easily generate approximately $600. Now, these are baseline newbie numbers, and we're being conservative because I'd rather under-promise and over-deliver rather than give you massive fictitious numbers. So I'm keeping things real, okay? So 7 days to do that and get $600. Invest that $600 into creating a product, and then you can start doing the money on demand method, which within 10 days should generate you around $2,500. And then for the remaining 5 days of this 22 days, all you're going to be doing is sending out email newsletters using copy and pasted materials. And that should bring you in easily another $1,500. So you now have the proven blueprint to making $5,000 per month. And some are content with this alone. But some people like to push the boundaries to making legacy money. And if you want to know what I do to nuclear bomb this to hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, then comment down below legacy money and I will show you. Okay, yes, legacy money, legacy money, legacy money. Okay, now this is what I like to call the money multiplier method. And this is method number 3. Remember I told you that I would show you 3 methods. This is the 3rd method right here. And again, we're going to be using other people's YouTube videos, but this time we're going to be pouring jet fuel all over the top of it and making some insanely good money. Now, allow me to quickly show you how this works. So we're going to be using AdWords, which is Google's advertising platform. And specifically, we're going to be using YouTube ads. And you can see here, since the 1st of January till the 4th of February 2021, I've spent $22,000 on these ads. Now, don't worry, you're not going to have to spend a ton of money, but listen to what this has generated for me. So $22,000 that I've spent, and this has made me back within the year to date, which again is the 1st of January to the 5th of February, $85,000. Okay? That is 3 times, or is it even 4 times what I've spent? So basically for every $1 that I've put into these ads, it's made me $3 back, which is pretty epic, okay? And this is how you can predictably scale your income to massive numbers, right? So you're probably asking, okay, well, where do I get the videos from? And this is also copy and paste. So to do this, you're going to go over to, well, I'm just going to give you an example here of ClickBank, okay, which you've probably heard of. And this is a platform that's similar to Warrior Plus. It's similar to JVZoo and the other platforms that I've introduced you to today. So what you're going to do here, and this is completely free to sign up for, go and get an account and just go to Marketplace. Okay, and you're going to have all of these categories down here on the left-hand side. Now, the category that I'm using is e-business and e-marketing. And this is where we're going to find products that are not just going to pay us, you know, $17 or $20. These products are going to pay us $500 to $600. So you can go through these products and see which one that you want to use, but I've pre-selected this one here, which is called Super Affiliate System. It's by a guy called John Cristani, and this will pay us $642 per sale. Right, now what we do from here is we go over to the promotional page, or the affiliate page as it's called here. So we'll click on there and it will open up this page right here. And here they have all of the promotional material that we can use, including YouTube ads. So we click on there and he's giving us the YouTube ads that he's made. These are his videos. We don't need to go and create any videos. All we're going to do is just simply right click on this video, copy video URL, and then we're going to go into AdWords. You're going to go to campaign. You're going to click new campaign. You're going to click on website traffic. You're going to click on video, because this is a video that we're using, and then click on continue. Now, you can set up all of the targeting and stuff that you want to do here, most of which you can also get from this promotion page from John Cristani. You can see down here, this is all of the swipes that he's given you and the targeting that he's given you for these YouTube ad campaigns. So you just copy the targeting that he's given to you, you go into AdWords, you set up that targeting, and then down here, you see create your video ad. All we're going to do is just simply paste in that video URL that we just got from his page. Boom. We can go and put our promotional link down here. It says final URL. And this literally takes 2 seconds, well, probably 20 seconds to set up. But this is all done for us. These are other people's videos that we don't even need to make ourselves, right? So we go and set that up, and that will allow us to turn $1 into $4 every single time by using other people's videos. Imagine how cool it would be to have Google as your business partner, and that's exactly what's going on here. So this isn't even money that we have to worry about right here. I mean, we've already generated this money completely for free, and now it's just a question of turning every single $1 into $4. And it's more predictable than the stock market. It's more predictable than Forex, Bitcoin. There's no way that you can lose with this. And this works autopilot 24/7, 365 days of the year. All you need to do is just go and set it up once, like I just showed you, and it runs in the background on autopilot, making you money while you're sleeping, right? Just as Tim Vadu found out here. And he says, I'm one of the early beta testers in this group, and I've been quiet for a while. The reason is that I've been doing very well with one specific product, okay? And you can see he's generated over $129,000, right? And this is Tim here. Because this is all working on autopilot in the background, he can just go on excursions with his beautiful family and not really have to worry about doing any more work. He just monitors these ads that he's set up, and it takes him literally 5 minutes a day. So this is also what happened to Mosh Barry here, who you can see has generated over $666,000, which is legacy money, wouldn't you agree? So, isn't this awesome? I mean, this is going to give you a financial freedom, because you've seen how much money people are making. You've seen how much money I'm making. This is going to give you a time freedom, because you don't really need to do that much. You just press buttons and make money. And it's going to give you your location freedom as well, because you can legitimately do this from wherever you are in the world, as long as you have a computer and a laptop connection. And that is one of the most awesome things about this. So if you are into this, if you think this is awesome, then just type down below freedom with loads of O's in it or something like that. Cool. So I've shown you not one, but 3 ways that you can start generating an easy $5,000 a month within the next 22 days. And I've also shown you how you can scale that to $10,000 monthly within the next 55 days or less using other people's videos. I've shown you the free method. I've shown you how to blow that up using the money on demand method. And I've also shown you how to make legacy money using the money multiplier. So, wouldn't you agree that you are looking straight at the best opportunity for making serious money from the internet? Not 1, not 2, but 3 rock-solid methods for cashing in. And not only is this a massively untapped market that's growing at a truly explosive rate, but currently only around 200 people total are doing this, which means there's zero competition. Compared to Amazon or virtually any other way to make money online, this is the ultimate ground floor seat on a money train that can never get saturated. So far in our short time together, I've given you the exact blueprint that I've battle tested and perfected for years. The same blueprint that's made millions of dollars for both me and dozens of others. You now know where to find products that pay you 50% to 100% instant commissions, and how to use other people's videos and get YouTube to send buyers to your links for a virtually cost-free way to generate $200 per day. You've also seen with your own eyes that this free method alone can make 100% passive profits, not just for me, but for others that I've shown how to do this as well. I've also shown you how you can create your own virtual ATM machine, so you can duplicate the #1 revenue generating activity of top earning marketers and 9-figure corporate giants. This one concept alone can be worth tens of thousands of dollars to you. Now you have my exact method for getting paid to grow a list of subscribers. Subscribers that are each worth an average of $5 every single month. So you can now buy as many Nikes as you want with the push of a button and make lifestyle income literally by sending email newsletters given to you by product vendors. I've shared with you the proven timeline to reach $5,000 per month in just 22 days. A timeline based on user results and proof with no luck involved. And on top of that, I've also given you my personal system for taking this nuclear to hundreds of thousands of dollars a month with my custom money multiplier method for autopilot, risk-free profits. This kind of legacy income that most people can only dream of is now within your reach. I've given you many of my personally developed strategies for getting maximum results with practically zero effort. Strategies that when applied can have an instant positive impact on your bank account. All this and much more in just this brief session that we've had together. So ask yourself, are you glad that you came to this workshop today? Do you realize the massive unfair advantage this unique system gives you over anyone else trying to make money online? Can you picture yourself using what I've shown you just now to make real profits? Even if you apply just a tiny bit of what I've shared, would you say that our time's been well spent together so far? Yes, I hope so. And would you like to hear how we can go further to get you making $10,000 plus per month as quickly as possible? Well, if your answer to that was yes, then I'm confident that with enough effort, willpower, and resourcefulness, you can do this with just what I've shared with you so far. You can take what I've shown you, go off and try this on your own. With enough time, investment, hard work, trial and error, and patience, you could probably make this work. You see, the real challenge with that option is that as great as this training has been, there's only so much that I can do for you in a 1-hour workshop, right? So you'd be completely alone to figure everything out with no support and no resources either. What if there was a better way? What if we could go at this together, the same way that I've helped all the people you've seen so far today get results? Like Darren, like John Newman, like Jerome, like Dave Kammer, like John Shea, like Nanda, like Tim Vadu, like Anoy, like Ashley, Jonas, Branson, Zishan, and James. What if I took an active part in your success and made your results my top priority? What if I gathered together every single resource that I've either made or bought to make this $1 million business and just gave them to you? If that was an option, would you love to hear more about it and what it could do for you? Okay, I'm looking for yeses to come through. All right, yes. Awesome. Well, allow me to introduce you to my brand new flagship coaching system for 2021 called Ministry of Freedom 2.0. This gives you direct access to myself, my entire team, and a whole community of people that are crushing it with this system right now, many of which you've already seen on this call today. Plus,